Welcome back. Urfreshtvsport, and we got another big one. It's the London Cup quarter-final. Baiteze versus Grand Athletic. They met a couple of weeks back in the National Cup, where Baiteze came out victorious, 3-1, but this is for a place in the semi-final of the London Cup. Let's catch up with another semi-finalist, Ems from Urfreshtvsport.
My name's Emra, that's my daughter Jada. Yeah. We'll come down to watch Baiteze versus Grand today. It should be an amazing game. As you guys do know, we're in the final four already in the London Cup. So we've got a big chance to face one of these two great teams in the semis. Just take little notes and we'll take it from there. 50-50. They're both good teams. I've been watching Baiteze from YouTube for many years. I'm actually a fan of theirs. You know, I reckon they're doing great stuff for the community and for people around as well. My Grand Athletic as well, the manager I know him. He helps the youngsters in South London that is involved in my community, Urfreshtvsport for youths. So it's a bit mixture. I say whoever deserves it, the best team wins. I say, you know, like that extra little edge, the 5% will take the game today.
First one we've lost, second one they've done us and messed up the pitch. We owe them one today. This is massive, this game. I know it doesn't feel like some people, it doesn't feel like it's intense, but I feel like we're all focused. We all know how much this means to us, each and every one of us. This is big, this is our cup, we win this today. Come on, boys. Let's go!
So let's get into these starting lineups. Teniola leading the line up front, with Kranz on the left-hand side and Sam on the other, with Carvel in the 10 row. Ade, Cole and Mus holding that base of the midfield. Ozzy left back, Shaq attack right back, but he'll be playing more like a winger, with Alex and Tommy centre backs and Mo in goal. Of course, we got Billy, he's the gaffer of the team. Let's get into Grand starting lineup. Sam in goal. We got Greeny and Chris centre backs, Jav on the right hand side with Chris on the other. Chex and Chase holding the base in the midfield with Andre in the 10 row. And Scance right wing, Trey left wing, and Pinney through the middle. The gaffers are Vinny and Armit. As we know, last week they played and the game was abandoned at 1-0 at half time. Baiteze have kindly agreed to give Grand a goal at the beginning of this game so they can regain that lead.
Who's taking the goal? Huh? I'm
assisting.
No, it's my assist. Go right wing, bro. I'm having that.
Yeah, there's a battery.
I should be there, yeah, to be honest. My bad.
So Grand are 1-0 up, and this is where the game really begins. Baiteze kicking off, kicking from right to left in their orange kit, and Grand are in their blue and gold, kicking from left to right. That's Ozzy with an early touch on the ball, and he finds Krantz on the left hand side. Appeals for going off, but it's not given. He's floated that into the back stick. Carvel's bringing it down. That's Ade on the ball. And it's found its way out to Carvel. No, it's Sam. He's taking his man, goes across the goal. So Gran trying to launch their first attack of the game, but that is Krantz again. He's started this game very lively. Number 22 for Baiteze, keep an eye on him. And he's on the ball now. Now you see it, now you don't. Comes into Teniola, spreads it out wide to Shaq attack, gets a shot off. Deflected out wide for a corner. Baiteze applying early pressure as Chris gets that away, and it's found its way to Pinney, who pins it up. Shaq attack can't get round him. Nice little flip round the outside, and it's the first time we see Train on the wing. One-on-one with his man Mus. Couple step overs, goes down the side, but that's great defending by Shaka. He's retained the ball somehow, and Grand are finding their way into this first half. Of course, they're 1-0 up. But Baiteze were losing 1-0 and came back and scored 3 goals in their first meeting. Now they got 90 minutes. And that's Trey. He's not on the wing, he's on the inside, and it's not a great ball, and it's found its way to Krantz again, who's released Ozzy on the left-hand side. Number 23 driving into the box. Across goal. That's Carvel. Great finish. 1-0 ball. The Lionel's got his flag up.
It's me so many times. That was a goal. you put your flag on 4 times.
Mo with a big kick downfield. But that's one in the air by Jav, and it's found its way to Trey on the wing. This is what you do not want, and he's got his man one-on-one. Who's he got? That's Ade. He's come inside. Shot, hit the post. Warning shots. Grand finding their feet, and that's Czechs retaining the ball. And Grand look like they're getting into their rhythm now, and that's Chase floating the ball to the right-hand side where Javs picks it up. Not a great second touch, but he's still retained ball, and he's come to the edge of the box. And it's in. Can he score? He's found the key. No, he's not. That's a great save. I thought Scrantz was going to score that one, but the keeper has made a brilliant save. Grand finding their way, but Baiteze are holding firm.
There we are, hey! Excellent, well done! Don't give it away every time!
So that's Scrantz for Grand, and he's got his man one-on-one, Alex. He's flicked it inside. Nice little 1-2 round the outside. Tries to find Andre, but it's found its way through to Trey. Can he get a shot off? He can, but it's deflected and headed out wide. Baiteze trying to get their possession game going now. Nice little 1-2, and that's Carvel who's trying to pull the strings for Baiteze. He's tried to switch play there, but Chris has got that away, and it's fallen to Trey. That's the last person you want it with. He's running at his defenders very, very nice. Ball into Andre, one-on-one. He's tried to cut back. I'm not sure what's happened there. I'm not sure if he tried to back heel it, but it hasn't pulled off. Grand, they need to take these chances to extend on that 1-0 lead, and that's Ade starting to dictate play in the middle of the. And it's Carvel. It's a great midfield there. It's hit the wire, and that will be a drop ball to Baiteze. Annoying those little wires. Throw onto Baiteze on the left-hand side. Hen is taken by Ozzy, and that's a long throw on, but it's headed away by Javan, and it's all great touch by Czechs too. So we get back in with the game, and Krantz, he's let it slide, and someone's fallen over. I think it was Chase. Ozzy on the ball now. Can he make something happen? He's cut back inside, and the same person that's fell over has retained the ball, and that is Chase. Chase by name, Chase by nature. Andre, can he take someone? He's slid it through, and that's Pinney. One-on-one. Great save by the keeper, but the flag's up anyway. That's Mus getting things ticking from the base of midfield outside to Shaq Attack. Shaq Attack's got his man one-on-one. I think it's Andre he's got there, stood up, and he's come inside. It's found its way, it's ricocheting everywhere. It's fallen to Teniola. Oh, he's dragged it wide. First sight of goal for Baiteze.
Guys, line! Guys, line! Hey, line, guys, line! I need to see the line, please.
As we resume, and it is picked up on the middle of the pitch by Trey, who's tried to cut through past Sam. Bit of a heavy touch, and that's kicked away. Grand trying to get their foot back on the ball now, get some possession in the game, and that's Chase switching it out to the left-hand side. And who's that on the ball? It's Andre. I think they've switched positions, Trey and Andre. Andre's on the left-hand side operating now, trying to make things happen. Cuts inside Mus. Can he get a shot off? He can. Good save by the keeper, ricocheted, and Baiteze get that away. But it's picked up on the edge by Jav again. Can he get a shot off? Thought he was going to do it there, but he couldn't, and he's crowded out now.
Keep it! Yes! Let's go now! Game! Hey! Go down again. Chuck it, get him on. Just chuck around.
To Mus, and they're slowing the tempo of the game now, and their possession is getting a bit higher up the pitch. They look very comfortable, and that's Shaka. Takes his man on the outside. He's a threat all of the time. Whips it across the goal. Teniola couldn't have been far away, but the game is still 1-0 to Grand. As Baiteze they're starting to pick up their possession now, and this man Carvel starting to crave the ball more and more. But that's inside, and it's found its way to Adi. Adi switches it out wide to the right hand side, and Shaka is their main outlet on the right hand side now. He's just standing his men up. No matter who it is, he's cutting inside, twisting and turning, gets a shot across, and that's away again. And it's found its way to Pinney. Beautiful hold-up play by Penny. He's looking for some support. And that's a run by Andre Coker. Can he find him? I think it's a bit delayed and he's offside, or is he? The liner wasn't looking at play, it doesn't seem like.
Lino, that's 10 minutes ago. Hey, slide round, keep going.
And we're back in with the game. Baiteze on the ball. That's been the theme for a little bit for the last few attacks, but that is not a good pass. And it's clipped over to Penny. Can he finish it? Great defending by Alex. Corner kick. Andre Coker steps over it. And he whips that into the 6-yard box and it's deflected away, somehow ricocheting. Can it come out to someone? It can. And that's Chris on the ball and he whips that outside to Andre again. Across the goal. Oh! The other Chris at the back stick. You would have expected him to tuck that away, but he's missed it. Still 1-0. That could have been 2-0. They would have put Grand in a comfortable position, but it wasn't to be. Chris pushes the man to the ground, but the referee says play on, and that's Trey on the ball with space in behind him where you don't want it. And he's played it back into Trey. Trey out wide. And they're going down the left-hand side. Coker's chopped here. He's chopped in, but it's good defending. Flicked on and Trey's in one-on-one. He's behind Tommy. Can he finish it off? He can't. Mo, great save. He stood big. Trey got the ball over the touch. Great first touch. Couldn't ask for better. And he set himself well and he's ended up just putting his foot through it and the keeper stood up big. Still 1-0 to Grand. They can't extend their lead despite the chances as Ozzy comes inside. And he's lost the ball on the edge to Ade's displeasure. And he's found Scants on the right hand side and he's got Mus one-on-one. This is a good stand-up. What can they do? Mus has dived in. He's got his way round him, but that's Alex cleaning up again. Great first half from the defender. And that's a throw on into checks. Nice little 1-2. Use that on the ball, it's Javs. Can he whip it in? Of course he can. Good defending. Header away, fans checks on the edge. They back off him, he gets a shot off and it's way over the bar.
You're getting narrow.
Baiteze short corner, finds Ade on the edge of the box. He goes for the shot and that's again over the bar. And that is the whistle for the half time. Baiteze 0, Grand 1. Second half is about to kick off. Baiteze kicking from left to right now. They need to find a goal if they're going to stay in this competition. And they're starting again with the possession football, how they like to play. The 4G surface is perfect for them as they start to express themselves and keep hold of the ball straight from kickoff, and it's over the top. Oh, Teniola's tried to go around them there, but to no avail as Ahmed watches on. So that's Carvel, and it's found its way to Ozzy again. Ozzy switches play. Nice ball into Sam. And that's Shaka across goal. Oh, he's wearing the 2, but he's playing like a winger. Baiteze throwing on the right hand side. Throwing into the box and it's fallen. He gets his shot off, but he's dragged it a little bit. Baiteze have had a better start to this game, but that is a free kick right in the corner and Andre Coker is stepping over it. Spells danger, whips it. Oh, the keeper's knocked it over, I think. And it's another corner, but nothing comes of it. Ahmed instructing from the sideline. Times are tense now. 1-0 to Grand still, but Baiteze applying the pressure in this second half. A ball over the top that Teniola chases, but it's found its way to Sam. Whoa, nice little bit of footwork there as he wriggles, but he gets crowded out in the end and Grand come away with the ball. Checks, slips it straight into Scrants, but he can't find his feet and Ade collects. That midfield battle is getting tense. What a challenge. And it comes out to the midfield. A nice little 1-2 as Baiteze are finding their rhythm in his first half, second half rather. It's Carvel and he sliced it into the keeper's hands. It's heating up. Nice little touch by Ozzy and he's found its way to the midfielder. Nice touch by Carvel and it's found Sam on the right hand side. Plenty of space. Can he cross and find somebody? He can, but it's edged out. I think it's gone out for a corner kick. But nothing comes of it, and this is Shams coming on now. Number 16 coming on for Teniola. Number 21 now. Whips that ball in and it finds Stephen Carvel in space. I don't know how he's put that wide. That is the best chance Baiteze have had this half. Beautiful cross, free header, expecting to hit the target. He heads it wide, but Baiteze are causing problems now as Malachi comes on for Baiteze and Sam goes off. They're starting to use their squad depth. Alex pulls it out of the sky and finds Malachi to get his first touches of the game. Talented player number 3 for Baiteze cuts inside. Again, the passing and the possession starting to get higher and higher up the pitch, slowly but surely. He's got them dancing to his rhythm. Nice little triangles, but he's deflected it out and Malachi's kept that in beautifully as Ade sends his man for a hot dog and returns it back to Malachi. Nice little, he's looking for the 1-2. Krantz put it inside and that's Sham! Sham is on to give Baiteze the first goal that they needed. Krantz with the reverse pass, not sure if he meant it, but when it fell to Sham, it's a beautiful finish, I'll be honest.
And again! We've been here before! They fucking crumble! They fucking crumble here! This is where they crumble! Let's fucking go! 0-0? That's it, keep it going! This has happened before! They had that 1-0 in the national!
Baiteze have equalised. Now Grant have to come out and try to score a goal. This game goes straight to penalties if it finishes even, but it doesn't look like that's what Baiteze want, and Malachi's had a straight influence on this game since coming on, and he's returned it and Carvel's linking up with him nicely, and Sham now, they couldn't find a teammate, but the intent was there. Grant trying to find their way back in the game. He tried to put it out wide, but it's nicely and calmly intercepted, and Baiteze are finding their rhythm again. Carvel at the heart of it alongside Ade Cole, and he's driving his team forward here. Who's on the right hand side? It's Malachi, the last one you want to see, one-on-one, and he's going inside, and it's a nice pass. Carvel, beautiful pass, he's one in. Oh, great save by the keeper. Baiteze could have taken the lead there. Carvel and Malachi linking up nicely. He's got the wrong side of Greeny, and I tell you what, that's a brilliant save. Short corner. Baiteze, 1 touch, 2 touch, comes out, but deflected. Oh, reaction save from Sam. That's 2 great saves, literally one after the other, to keep Grand in this game. And Baiteze are applying the pressure, they won't stop. Malachi whips across the face. Can it find someone at the back stick? It can, but they've defending for their lives there, trying to hold on to this 1-1 result. Another short corner, Carvel. And it's a handball on the edge, which means a free kick for Baiteze, and they're applying pressure. Great block at the front post. Another long shot from Ade, and it's dips just over the bar. Sam might have had that covered.
Oi, ref! Ref's up! Nick!
I'm telling you, bro. Long kick from Sam. And it's found its way to Ade, who heads it back and checks. Puts it inside to Chase and gets the 1-2. Ooh, Ozzy's gone straight through him there. And the referee's gonna pull that one back. The sideline ain't happy. So that is a yellow card for Ozzy. And we're back in with the game, and Czech's trying to get a hold of that midfield. Oh, he sent the cameraman and the defender. And again, strong-armed Malachi out the way. Small food, and he's one-on-one with Tommy now. And he's eased out to the left-hand side. First time across the goal, but it's Shaq attacks past it back to Mo. He don't want to take no risks, and he kicks that long. And Carvel helps it on. But again, that's Czechs holding down that midfield superbly, making sure Grand retain possession, and that's what they need. It's 1-1. The next goal is crucial. Probably be the winner. And that's Trey now into chase. They're trying to get some possession in this game. I'll be honest, Baiteze have been dominating the second half of possession, and Grand are trying to get their foot on the ball. Beautiful exchange of passes, comes it in, and that's Pinney one-on-one with the keeper. He's back-tailed it across, and that's cleared by Ozzy. Chase comes running in, and it's deflected by Alex. Comes to Nick Dembele. They're fighting for the ball in the box literally, and he's been crowded out, and Baiteze are going to get this one away now. And that's Ade into Malachi, and Malachi has had a heavy influence since coming on. Talented player. He tries to find Sham on the left hand side. Looks like there's going to be a change made. So Fab's getting involved straight after coming on, and checks. Nice little pirouette. And that's Trey getting away from his man. They're getting passes moving now, and that's Fabs. He's found Trey again on the edge. He's eased it, defending by Alex again. Baiteze now, oh, outrageous skill attempt by Ade, and it's found its way to Nick. He's got Ozzy one-on-one. He wants to try and run him, and he's eased it to the right hand side. He's found Trey on the wing, one-on-one, few step overs, smoking. Alex looks like he got the ball there to me, but the referee has said that is a free kick. And that's Dembele over it. Oh, bounces just before the keeper. Great save. This is getting tense now. Not much in it. Next goal wins. Fabs whips that to the back stick, and that's headed away, and it's gonna bounce to Chris. Can he keep it on? Of course he can. Comes to Fabs, edge of the box, got Ade one-on-one. Oh, it's hit the shin of Chris. And Baiteze are counter-attacking early. Carvel tries to find Malachi on the right-hand side, but Chris has edged him out. No, he ain't. That's well kept on by Malachi. He's done his man. He's into the box, and it's a cross. Can Sham do it? He can! Malachi has done extremely well to keep that ball on, and then he's used his pace and directness to get into the box, cut it across. Can Sham finish? Of course he can.
That's a good counter though. Very good.
What it means, man! Yeah! Start from you. Yeah! Yeah! Come on! Come on! How long left on that camera? Come on! Wait, how long? One head start. Have that. Have that head start, man. They're gonna do 5 stoppage minimum.
So Grand are now 2-1 down. They find themselves with an uphill battle and not much time left. They go straight on the attack, and Fabs takes it down, but it's found its way to Mo, who's just trying to kill the game, take the sting out of it. Krantz, probably my man of the match, coming off now. So that's Andre with the header. Finds its way back to him, and he feeds it into Pinney. And Pinney puts that out to check. Beautiful ball over the top. Oh, Andre needed that first touch. Beautiful pass. Wasn't easy by any stretch of the imagination. But the game goes on. And it's that midfield battle again. Who's coming out with the ball?
Yes! Yes! Hey! Come on! Let's go! Let's go!
It's for passion from Ade. Malachi standing his man up. Step over, but he's been edged out, and that's Fabs. Finds his way to Andre Coker, who goes on the attack, skips past Ade, goes through two of their midfielders, and he's been taken down by the referee. Says play on, and Fabs finds Pinney out wide, but he's gone a bit too wide. Back into Fabs, it's crossed and it comes out to Tommy, and that's checks! But I can't believe it, it's come out to checks in the last minute of the game. The referee's ducked out the way, he's whipped it top corner and Ahmed is sprinting down the touchline, doing heel flips.
Oh, I love this game, you know.
Baiteze get us back underway. Carvel goes wide. Straight away, Baiteze back on the attack. They don't want to go to penalties, nor do Grando as they go to the attack as well. And it comes out to Fabs. Fabs, he finds Nick Dembele on the right hand side who cuts in on his left boot. And he's cutting again. Can he find a teammate? He's gone back outside. And now he's been crowded out. Alex has jumped on him. And that's Carvel getting them, launching an attack. Who's on the ball? It's Sham. And Jav's come back to intercept. This is a frantic finish. They're both trying to get a last minute winner. We've already had the last minute screamer to equalise. Will there be a goal? No, there won't. That is the full-time whistle. This game will be decided by penalties.
Stressing man out.
Oh, so many chances, bro.
Right, listen, we're in Chigwell. Yeah, it's 2-2. Last minute equaliser from checks from Grand. It's going straight to penalties. It's about to go down.
Finish, man. I told you I was gonna come over there, man.
You say it's a ball over the
Gotta love competitions, man. Wow. I don't know what's gonna happen now, but that just shows the attitude of Grand. They could have easily given up. Baiteze looked really on top. What a goal. But we'll see. Penalties.
Why didn't you allow extra time, by the way, in the competition?
Bro, this is your forte, you know.
Things are gonna change. Things are gonna change. Jamal has spoken, head of the referee board.
Just here to support my boy more, man.
Yeah? Oh,
Yeah,
the goalkeeper, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Sick guy.
He's from South, just saying, innit?
You supporting Baiteze in this then, yeah?
I don't even know because I've got boys on both sides, innit? So.
You made some big saves. What are you saying?
Yeah, we got this.
You got a pen save for me?
We got this. I got a mad thing in me.
This is the whole east and south lining up. This guy is a mind gamer.
You got confidence, look at him.
Damn right. You ain't done nothing all game, mate. You ain't done nothing all game.
Hey, this guy's a player. I'm not gonna lie, this guy's quality.
Hey, he's never with the buggy.
I would like to be any of these players. I'm nervous as fuck.
I told you this is making me feel sick.
Oh, this guy ain't missing though. I knew he wasn't missing.
He was never missing. This one, off court.
Hold it left. Hold it left.
I told you AFCON. This is AFCON.
Hold him tight. No. Hey. Hold him tight.
I didn't put a part of this, man.
fucking Christmas gift. No gift, that was the one. The next one's going to be the one as well. Hey, hug it tight. Hug it tight.
You're short and tight.
Penalties are my thing, trust me. Penalties are my thing. When we score, I'm coming to you, bro. I'm coming to you. Forget the rest. Coming straight to you, bro. Come.
No pressure for him. No pressure for him.
No, he's definitely scoring.
Welcome to East London, baby! This is what we do! East London! It's East London!
A good goal, though.
This is a madness.
Baiteze have done it.
All the drama. I mean, it's all about when you're the holders and you get knocked out of the competition. It's about how you go out. And Grand has gone out, has to be the most respectable manner ever. I mean, losing away from home, Czech scoring, a historic London Cup goal. I mean, it's not just the goal, the finish. I mean, what a goal. And then to lose on penalties narrowly, I mean, it just shows the attitude of Grand Athletic. Baiteze, you know, there's so many teams at this level.
They've had to replay this fixture and they were 1-0 up last week.
Well, I think in regards to the match being replayed and the circumstances, it's a very reasonable outcome to determine, you know, which team should go through. So I don't think anyone can have any real complaints.
Yeah.
But you know, in life, in football, sometimes things don't go wrong. And it's all about how you correct them. It was corrected, and we've had an excellent game.
Yeah, I mean,
It's brought you to tears.
Is it? It's not in South, is it? It's just not going to be in South this year, is it?
Well, the thing is, I mean, you know, the whole south of the river thing, you know, you've got to understand, south of the river is a special place. But it's not the only special place, you know. There's a lot of good teams, you know, SC Dons, Grand, there's so many good teams in South, but you've got to understand there are ballers everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, and East London are coming out, it's a stepping forward.
Yeah.
You know, North London being represented with Urfreshtvsport, Southwest still being represented with Swag. Okay, but you know, with Southeast football, I know there's so much pride in Southeast, but you've got to understand they're not the only ones who are good. You know, Baiteze are good, Hatch Lane are good. You know, there's excellent sides out there. So.
Who's left in the competition now?
So we have Swag,
Yep.
we have Baiteze, we have Hatch Lane, and we have Urfreshtvsport.
Oh look, Hatch Lane are here. They're here. Hi guys. Are you here to watch your opposition? Nice to meet you. I'm Sean. You probably would have seen my face already. Yeah, from the wall. Yeah. Have you come to watch your opposition?
Well, we come to look to see who.
Potential opposition, really.
Yeah,
True. Potential opposition. Yeah, that's true.
Potential opposition. Yeah, we're looking at both of them. Both very good quality teams, you know.
Quality teams.
Good game today, so.
100%.
Yeah, what was your thoughts on the game?
I think first half we thought they had the game. They missed too much
Baiteze?
chances. No.
Grand. Yeah.
When they didn't
make it count when they were winning 1-0.
Done.
So once it came to second half, we knew Baiteze had to step up their game.
And they did.
And they did. That was
Yeah.
it.
Always going to happen. When you get two quality sides, if you don't capitalise when you're on top, there's too much quality for you. You're going to regret it. You know what I mean? And vice versa. It's the same thing. If they let settle for them, you know what I mean? They're going to have. They're always going to have their spell. Always. They're too good not to.
Yeah.
And the Grand, they're too good not to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How would you feel if you pulled Baiteze? Do you feel like you can match them?
We don't mind playing anybody. We're not worried about.
I love that. We don't mind playing anybody.
We're not worried about anybody.
It is what it is,
we believe in ourselves. We believe in the team that we've got. I'd like to get through to the final.
Yeah.
Hopefully. But who we have to face the semi, that's who it is.
Yeah.
Game at a time.
Okay.
But if it's Baiteze, it's Baiteze.
Yeah. Whereabouts are you guys from?
Hackney.
From Hackney.
Yeah,
so
Hackney boys,
it could be East versus East.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. It'll be a battle of the river, pretty much.
We play anybody anywhere, anytime. That's
Yeah.
how it is.
I've heard you lot are good actually, to be honest. So
Yeah.
I've heard you lot are good.
Let's watch it.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Yeah, a lot better now. Obviously, the first interview you had, I was still like, I knew this was coming. I knew the second game was coming. So yeah, I feel better, but you're never going to get too much out of me because I've got to win the cup now. I've got to go all the way.
Yeah,
so it's just another
yeah,
step
yeah.
in the right direction. You can see second half what we're capable of.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I don't even think that was fifth gear for us. And we were still putting it on them.
Yeah.
Fair play, they scored a very good goal towards the end. But we gave them the one goal. We stuck to our morals. And we still come out winners. And
Yeah.
that for us is a double win for us.
Yeah.
Because we've done it the right way and we showed them a footballing lesson in that second half. And then we move on.
Yeah, I feel like you never look nervous.
No, I
Ever.
trust them.
Like, never.
I trust them. And we've been in situations before. I mean, we've grown up since we were like 11, 12 years old. I know them,
Okay.
but everyone looked at me, Alex last. Alex was the best man at my wedding.
Really?
Yeah, I know
okay.
that. I know.
Yeah.
I've known him since I was 11 years old, and that boy's a big game player.
Yeah, yeah,
I knew
yeah.
it. I knew it. And you got to know him inside out, and that's being friends from so early. You got to know him inside out, and yeah, I know when the going gets tough and our back's against the wall.
Yeah.
We're only going to react one way. We're going to go for your throat, and we're going to win.
Yeah. How did you feel at that 2-2 moment? Did you still feel confident?
I've got to be, because I've got to be the most composed person in the room,
Yeah.
or in the on the pitch, because I've got to make sure that the momentum shifted. I've got to regain that momentum whilst I'm in the huddle. Composure, my voice, listen.
Yeah.
And this is how we're going to do it. Set a plan so everyone buys into that plan, and then everyone feels calm and composed to go and take the penalties. And no one, other than Ade, who does it all the time, that sort of started run, but we never panicked.
Yeah. Hatch Lane just made a good point that, you know, if you've got two teams of good quality, someone's going to get punished if they don't finish their chances, and I think that's probably what happened today.
Yeah, first half they done well, but game ain't played in first half. That's the exact same point of last week.
Yeah.
It's only one half. 90-minute game, 2 90-minute games, we've walked out winners.
So London Cup only, is there anyone you want to pull, you want to get?
I want a Hatch final. I don't care
Okay.
who's next. I don't care what is it, Swag or the team from Barnet. They
Yeah.
was here today to watch, which I'm glad. Watch us.
Yeah.
Any of them, because I want a Hatch final. I want an East London final.
Okay, that's good. I think, respectfully, it's time to say that it's not in South anymore, is it? It's not in South. It's going to end up in East or North, and I mean, by ratio, it sounds like it'll probably end up in East. So, respectfully, they've done their thing. Respectfully, they've done their thing. So well done, well done. Through to the next round. We'll be there.